Welcome to the lecture series of Artificial Intelligence. This is Shweta, working as an assistant professor in the Department of Computer Science Engineering at RMDEC Engineering College. In today's lecture, we'll be discussing about backward chaining. So, backward chaining is also known as backward deduction or backward reasoning method when using an inference engine. So, comparing forward and backward chaining, forward chaining is an bottom-up approach. Backward chaining is top-down approach. Where here will in backward chaining will be starting from conclusion, rules, and then facts, but in forward chaining it starts from facts, rules, and then conclusion. This is the major difference for that. And we'll solve one example. We'll solve the same example what we have solved for forward chaining, and this is the facts. We have to prove that Robert is a criminal. You can check for the FOL conversion in forward chaining. So this is the FOL conversion, and then we can draw the graph for the backward chaining. So here how we have to start is we have to start from the goal, that is our conclusion. What we have to prove is our goal and conclusion, right? So we have to prove that Robert is a criminal. Okay, so we can convert into FOL like criminal of Robert. We are starting from that. So here we have to check for the right hand side. Okay, this is backward chaining, right? So right to left. Okay, we have to check for the FOL statement. In right hand side, if any criminal of Robert, or it may be something like using some variables. Okay, you don't go for any variables, you can use P as in Robert. Okay, so criminal of Robert, is there anything in anything like criminal of Robert in the right hand side means? So that is we are having criminal of P. So P, make P as in Robert. So American of Robert, weapon of Q, cells of Robert, Q, R, and then hostile of R. So associate all the, connect all the things in criminal of Robert. Okay, American of Robert. So these are all in same statement. That's why we are using this connection. Okay, so this connection, American of Robert, weapon of Q, cells of Robert, Q, R, and hostile of R. Okay, next what we are going to do is there any single American of Robert in right hand side? No, right? There is no American of Robert single in right hand side. Next we are going to check for a weapon. Is there any single weapon is there? Yes, weapon is there. It gives the missile, right? So we are going to update missile in weapon. So updated. Then we are going to check for cells, and then we are going to check for hostile. Likewise, we have to check for cells. Okay, in cells, is there any single? Yes, cells is there. It associated with missiles and wounds. Okay, so what we are going to do is we are going to connect the missile and wounds. Okay, missile of Q, Q slash T1, and then missile of T1 and wounds at A, T1. Okay, and then what we are going to do is we are going to check for hostile. Okay, is there any single hostile is there? Yes, hostile of P is there. It gives the enemy of P, America. So a hostile of P is we are changing is it as hostile of A, that is enemy of P, America is enemy of A, America. This is how we are updating in the backward chaining. We are starting from the conclusion, that is our goal. It is associated with American of Robert, weapon of Q, cell of Robert, Q, R, and hostile of A. And then we are checking singly for American of Robert, weapon of Q. We are checking singly, and then we are updating all the things. Okay, this is how we are performing the backward chaining. Thank you.